So, Avan, for a market which was not getting anything right, and the news flow was completely against the market, the election victory, in a sense, is something which the bulls are likely to latch on to. You've already flagged off the basic template that why the GIFT Nifty is up and what the mandate in Maharashtra really means for the market. Now, I see a couple of factors changing. One is the near-term sentimental and the technical impact. Then in the medium term is incremental, and in the long term is what will happen to earnings and the government spending. Now let's first address the near term, which is sentiment and technicals. Now bear in mind that we had a monster rally on Friday, and on top of that the GIFT Nifty is up as we speak more than 200 points, almost 250 points. That is a clear indication that market today will see a follow-up buy. Indian markets have been extremely oversold. Nothing has gone right for Indian markets, be it the global template of strength in dollar index, earnings downgrade, FI selling. Now there is something which the bulls, like I said, would latch on to. So in the near term, based on Friday's comeback by the bulls and the fact that we are in for a gap up start and there is a real pent-up excitement after the political mandate, there could be a bout of short covering. Is this event good enough to shake the bears? Is this event good enough to change the technical setup? So in the near term, the extreme oversold nature of the market perhaps could reverse. That's the near term impact. Second is medium term, which is 6 months to about 18 months. That's where I think a lot of reassessment would happen, which is that, okay, government may not revisit their basic strategy. They will continue to spend. Government spending, which has been low on the capital expenditure side, that is likely to pick up. It could be back to infra. It really could be back to capex. It could be back to PSUs. So in the near term, I think in the medium term, you will see some comeback in PSU stocks. And then is the real third trade, which is what happens in the long term. I think nothing changes in the long term, irrespective of what the mandate is. We are going through a cyclical slowdown, which is likely to reverse and which should have reversed. So I'll keep the long term aside, but in the short term, let's address the sentiment and the technicals, which I think will, in a sense, could reverse. And in the medium term, which is 6 months to about 12 months, I think the government's commitment towards capital expenditure, government spending, PSUs come back, all that will start. The question is that what will happen to FI selling? Will FIs come back? Were they selling because of earnings? Were they selling because of global strength? That really becomes the tricky part now. Because while we can make a strong case for markets to make a comeback, it's very difficult to fathom that what FIs would do. Because whatever we are discussing in terms of a comeback, bulls getting a huge advantage, the gap up start, FI selling at higher levels could really pour cold water on all that.